Hello, I want to share my salvation story with you. So, when I was younger, I used to catch the bus a lot. And at least 2 or 3 times a week, in every seat on the bus, there used to be gospel pamphlets. People used to spread these tracts everywhere. That's what they were called, gospel tracts. So I would read the stories, and then I would say the prayer that would be on the back of some of them. And I must have said that prayer about 10 or 15 times. And the reason that I kept saying it over and over again is because I wanted to be saved, but I didn't feel anything, so I didn't think it was working. And I was saying to myself, why? Why isn't it working? Maybe I'm not sincere enough. Maybe I got to really, really concentrate and believe, and then I'll feel something, and I'll know I got saved, right? Well, I met a lady through a friend of mine, and she lived right around the corner. Not far at all. She lived not far from me, and I could walk to her house. One day she called me and said that she and her husband, who was a pastor, was having Bible study, and did I want to come? So I agreed, and I went to their house. Lo and behold, I was the only one at the Bible study. They set me up. Anyway, he said that he wanted to share the gospel with me. I was all for that. I have read it a few times, right? So he shared the gospel with me. And then he had these little train cars. And on one train car, he had put F-A-C-T on it, fact. Oh, put S, facts. And on the other one, he put feelings. And he said, a lot of people, he put the feelings in front of the facts. He said, a lot of people want to feel something, and they put their feelings in front of the facts. I was thinking, how do you know that about me, right? Well, he said, this is the fact. He told me all about it, right? And then he said, here's another fact. And he turned to Revelations 3:20. And it says, behold, I stand at the door and knock. This is Jesus talking. The door he's talking about is your heart. So he said, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man should open the door, I will come into him and sup with him. That means eat and have fun, communicate, sup with him, and he with me. So then the pastor asked me, so since you said the prayer and everything, what is the facts? And something went off in me. A light bulb, ding, I had an epiphany. He is in me. The fact is, he came into my heart when I prayed sincerely and asked him to. And I'm telling you, I was elated. The feeling came then because I knew without a doubt that I had been saved. And it wasn't long after that I got filled with the precious Holy Ghost. I was doing a study on the Holy Ghost because after I got saved, I wanted to know who it was that saved me, how it came about, everything. I read everything I could. I carried my Bible everywhere I went so that if I had 2 minutes break, I was definitely about to read it. And I got filled with the precious Holy Ghost after I did a study on the Holy Ghost one Sunday morning in church. It was like, whew, I was filled. I had no control over my tongue. I had no control over anything. I was speaking in tongues and praising God. So I know that he lives in me, and he can live in you too if you want him to.